Half of the high school football season is over, but there's still a lot of work to do on the field and in the mines. Here's our latest high school football Kohl Scale rankings. Marion and Shenandoah Valley are still looking for their first wins in the lignite grade for our teams in need of a spark. Schuylkill Haven rushed for 454 yards in their win over the Colts and held Marion to -7 yards on the ground. Marion will look to turn things around against Minersville on Friday. The 4-6-2 football crew was shut out by Nativity, and they host Panther Valley on Friday, with both teams aiming for win number 1. Hazleton area falls into the lignite grade after their third straight loss. The Cougars did lead Wilkes-Barre area 22-13 at the half in this game. Kellen Warner passed for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns for Hazleton area, and Matthew Casadas had an interception and 91 yards receiving. Monoy area is on fire. It's official. They jump up into the anthracite grade for our local teams on a roll. The Golden Bears won their third straight game, going to overtime to beat Hamburg. Danny Lawrence rushed for 188 yards and passed for another 129. Hayden Wall caught the game-winning touchdown and posted 129 yards receiving, with 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 on the ground. The Monoy area D stuffed Hamburg from the 2-yard line to seal the victory. How about this quote from North Schuylkill head coach Wally Hall? "We're in week 5 now, and once the weather gets cooler, I like to start to use the big backs." Well, Zach Chwanski had 162 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns for the Spartans. Tyler Elsden rushed for 109 yards, and Jaden Leiby had 91 and a touchdown, and North Schuylkill came back from 10 points down to beat Mount Carmel 29-17. Tamaqua once again tops the Kohl Scale as they are now 5-0 this year. The Blue Raiders beat Blue Mountain in a Schuylkill League Division I game 49-14. Matt Kissler ran wild on special teams, returning a punt 55 yards, and that set up a touchdown, and he also returned a kickoff 94 yards for a touchdown. Pierce Demetriotis had a big interception for Tamaqua, and Nate Boyle rushed for 101 yards and 4 touchdowns. Our teams in the anthracite grade will be tested in week number 6. Monoy area will go up against defending Schuylkill League Division II champion Schuylkill Haven. North Schuylkill faces off against unbeaten Jim Thorpe, and Tamaqua is at home against Pottsville, who only has 1 loss on the year. But for right now, that's all the time we have in the mines.